Oh, hello,
We
testing,
good?
testing.
Testing. Yo, B-Bobble. All right, okay, we're live. What better MSU to be using for both Eri and Gem to kick off the losers finals? We have 3 people left in this entire tournament out of the 50 losers bracket finals. This is an elimination match. One of these guys, unfortunately, will be knocked out of the tournament, and then the winner will be facing Paulinhoy in the winners final up top. But we have this could be like the winners finals, grand finals for like any tournament because this is Gem and Eri. Amazing. And you know, we've got the top tier commentator, ESA Turtles aficionado, Nielsen Alex 92. Yo, Alex, how's it going?
Yo, what's up, Heroes? I mean, to be honest, if we're gonna be honest here, if we talk about like ESA, I mean, you did a commentary right there, so you'll say.
I did commentary for ESA, yes, but you were, you know, you were actually there, like with the Turtles, with the representation. ESA could not have been made better without you.
No, I think the ESA wouldn't have been better without these two guys, Jim and Eri. they carry the whole thing, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, Eri and actually, yeah. I mean, like big, certainly, you know, huge. You know, Eri got to do. Eri and Gem were both actually on stage for, you know, for ESA showcases. So you know, here we are, Pink Link versus Dark Link. Would have been actually pretty cool to see ADKDB, you know, in a showcase somewhere, but here we are, you know, we're on Scottish's channel, and showcasing losers final. This is kind of nuts actually, how we end up getting here, and the path. You know, for those of you who maybe haven't kept up with the bracket, did we just get
book Small Key to Desert, and a Small Key to Desert.
And a book, okay. So we need how many more keys? 3, 2 more small keys, a big key and a bow, and a lamp. Yeah, okay, we're good.
I think you're like a little bit too optimistic right now.
Maybe. Look, you gotta start early, okay? That's when the potential is the highest. Because once they start fighting things and then getting things like the fire rod or you know silver arrows, then just like you know you gotta keep the hope alive while you can. By the way, this is actually a bit of a divergence.
Oh, okay. That's a hook shot.
It is a hook shot, yeah. And so you know, I think in the past you kind of see both. Like Eri and Gem go do like the Saha opening, you know, just because you have boost, so you don't need a bomb in order to get there. So it's 3, you know, nice checks. It kind of depends on maybe what else you find. You know, you just kind of stop. Eri, decided to you know cut his route short. Decided to go do Bonk Rocks. Got some nice hook shot for his trouble. Gem is continue on Eastern Palace.
Oh, okay, cool. We need like what is it, 2 small keys to get everything from Eastern.
Yeah, and that actually is really interesting. Eastern small keys. So like, so you need 2 to full clear. You need 1 to beat the dungeon, as in to go to the boss. The small key doesn't, I think, do too much unless you have like the big key, because you need, you know, like the big key. I guess to open the big key door. I don't really see them opening big key chest door, but you know, maybe they're feeling frisky.
I mean, Eri could have done it now when he has like the hook shot and whatever.
Yeah,
like the
true. Oh,
the small key.
You're right. Oh my gosh. He can actually, yeah, that's right. He can actually MSS clip in. Maybe he can even save that small key too. Alex, this is genius. I can't wait for this to happen.
I have my moments of being a genius.
Dude.
But then again, I don't play cool modes like this, so I'm not that smart in the end.
No. I mean, no. The fact that you can actually just pick up on this is actually really good. By the way, I believe this mode also was pitched to Ladder 2.0. Maybe we'll be able to see something in the future, because you know, at least like one thing, one of the improvements that Ladder at least has done is be able to you know use like not just like the BT brand, so we can use like Door Branch. Use even we have a bow, by the way. Are we 1 Eastern Palace big key from a dippable Eastern? Yo, Magnet, how's it going?
Thanks for the raid.
Thanks for the raid. We were very alerted to new viewers coming into the stream.
That was not the B bubble song.
It was not the B bubble. Yes. Yeah, this is actually gonna be pretty interesting, because you know I don't know if Eri will want to you know actually go over to Eastern, yeah, because you know it's so tempting, because we got a bow, you know, as you mentioned, we got Eastern small key. I mean, all we really need is that Eastern Palace big key, and you know we Eri might want to hold up for it.
I think I think honestly you might wait because you got so many things open right now that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So prioritizing easy, like, yeah, maybe, but like that'll probably like last a case in that case, I think.
Yeah, and we did see Gem get most of the items out of Eastern, right? Like, I think the most valuable thing I saw. Well, we've got TR key. We got
GT small.
half magic.
Yeah, half magic and a
Yeah.
GT small. I mean,
Oh, GT small. Oh, yeah.
I guess we need a few of those if we need to do
Yeah.
stuff in GT.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just like I guess like if Ares delays it, I don't think it'll really like hurt him.
But we got a skull with small key, so we need a few of those, right? To be able to beat skull.
We need so we need 2 minimum in order to go just go beat the boss. Another one would be really nice, so you don't have to do a bunch of stuff in the front and then like drop in and then you really want a small key to like get out. And they kind of try to maneuver on the dungeon so you don't waste forever. Yeah, but I guess until then, we'll have to see.
But are you trying to tell me that you actually want to get out from Skullwoods without like saving quitting? Oh my god.
I mean, SGL, is over. Like, Fogo is closed for the season. Okay, like we don't want to stay there. Okay, and in order to to get more dinner.
There's like all of us casuals that play as like the main tourney that when we end up in like a very bad Skullwoods layout.
I know. It is unfortunate, yes. In Cross Hunt, yeah. By the way, speaking of some potential future peaks at an upcoming tournament, so I think Gem and Telethar were the ones who organized ADKDB. It's kind of I think like their brainchild. I think overall I think the mode was pretty well received. I think they want to do an entrance variant of this. Sometime in the near future. Just keep things in mind.
Don't start talking about stuff like that because you might have to you might talk me into do more random and I don't want to do that.
Okay, Alex, in fact, and then I will never shut up about that. If it means that you'll be part of us.
I mean, isn't it enough that me and Brave restream every tourney right now? Isn't that enough?
Well, it's all very appreciated, but Alex, we want you forever, okay? If we have to, if you could be like our Scarwoods, that we'll just never leave.
Oh god.
You're not trapped in with us. We're trapped in with you. Something like that.
That sounds like a tattoo or something.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, we've gone through a bunch of stuff. A lot of checks. Did we get anything? Okay. We have money.
We got Ether.
Okay. Ether's good.
We have another Ice Palace Small Key as well.
Okay, Ice Palace Small Keys are always really good. So a lot of these dungeons, if you want to remember some some magic numbers, 2 is a really good number. That seems to be much more common. Minimum now, usually for dungeons that you kind of need 0 or 1 really nice to have key. You just want now you just need a requisite of 2 keys. It's kind of a difference between Keydrop and Key Sanity. Yeah, so I see Eri has 2.
Wait a second here. I just noticed that there was a fire rod on Bottle Bender because Gem had money and he has a fire rod now.
Oh man, that is see. Using the fire rod on Lemos is cheating. Okay.
Yeah, but we still need a big key and a glove before that's true. And I think another small at least.
Yeah, we need at this one we need 3 small keys. Yeah, unfortunately, in order to get to the boss. But yes, but you're right in that is a fire source. Eri is he is 34 rupees short of being able to afford Zora, which is logic.
Did we?
Did he check what?
Did he check the stump price, Eri?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we're not doing Sora for forever now because there's nothing on the ledge.
Yeah. I also wonder. I think in the past, Eri, specifically playing against Gem, Eri has said that he has lost races because he hadn't checked Zora ledge. So I think every race now versus Gem, he's gonna check Zora ledge.
I mean, haven't we all skipped Zora ledge a few times? Oh my god, there's $20. We're so close to Zora money.
Yeah, Ari's I wonder if he came into South Shore, and was you know, I'm sure I'll find some money, or you know, maybe you know he wasn't gonna find any money, you know, but it just turned out he was so close, you know. But yeah, everything now new 20. It's just like, is it gonna get me over to 500? I think Gem might hit he might hit it. Maybe he'll be about the same.
He will have like the same amount of money because he paid Bottle Bender. He would have had the money otherwise.
Yeah,
but,
you know, that's
like,
actually a good point.
Like honestly, I would rather take the Fire Rod instead of checking Sora.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
Sora doesn't exist.
No, not right now. I mean, plus, like, you know, Eri went to Zora, and Zora left area, right? Tower
well, I mean, can't do anything there. And there's a small key to use as well. We need a few of those.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, like, so with the flippers, right? Hobo and Sora, you know, is in logic, and like Eri kind of chose one, right? I don't think he went to Hobo, right? But like both of them, like, I'm gonna think that HM is probably go to Hobo here.
I mean, I would laugh if there's like money on like Sora money on Hobo now, because that's my play to do. Check Hobo very early.
Damn it to Hobo! You know, that's a winning strat, Alex. I've seen you crush races because of that.
It haven't happened that often, but a few times.
It only has happened once or twice, right? That's the win.
And there's okay.
It's just a compass. Yep. Yeah. So nothing here. Yeah. So Gem, I don't even think he checked. Nothing even a waterfall. You know. And not that it was really interesting, but here, like he just hasn't checked any of this.
Yeah, I don't really think there was anything there. Yeah, in waterfall.
It was like 20 rupees or maybe harpies. I don't know. Yeah, it was nothing. It was nothing to actually pay attention to. By the way, so Eri, with his one Hyrule Castle small key, he is gonna go. So he holds map chest, right? Got his Castle Tower key. We have fought Frederick in the dark. Very humane, by the way, in order to just kill him with a sword. Gem better not use the Fire Rod. I'm going to be upset. You might be doing this commentary solo, Alex, if he uses the Fire Rod.
No, Clear Mouse, I need you because you know the mode better than I do.
Yeah, you're the one who said that we could actually get Eastern Pal's Vicky chest with the hook shot. I think you were. Yeah,
but that's because I watched like Gem do one race not that long ago when he tried like 8 times.
Oh, okay.
And then I think it was the last one I did commentary when he was playing TSO, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay, that could be.
And he tried like 8 times.
Okay, by the way, okay, so Aries gonna take the book, and we're gonna go to Desert, because we've actually done a lot now of Light World. No glove, and I've kind of already seen most of the water text other than Zora, and haven't really...
Oh, that's the second one.
Ooh, that's pretty dang good. We can go all the way to Tiles 2.
We can't because we don't have a glove.
We don't have a glove. That's a great point. We cannot go to that. You know what? There might just be a glove in Desert. We're lacking something at this point. You know, like because like we don't have a pearl, we don't have a glove, we don't have a hammer.
There's an mouse source. We can now get like the second chest in Castle Tower.
Where's this lamp, Alex? I want to know.
Right here in Desert.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we got a lamp. We're gonna get a glove. We're gonna get a Desert Palace big key and a small key. Okay, that's 4 items. Okay, I'm sure that we can do that.
I mean, it would be fun if that happened.
Yeah, it would be hilarious, by the way. but you know what? You know what's gonna happen?
It would be fun for Eri because he doesn't have Fire Rod. Oh, great! There's the Sora money.
Nice money. It's okay. No, we're gonna put a lamp here, right here. That looks exactly like a lamp.
That's not fun.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, but I guess then our answer must be. I mean, so like that lamp. Oh, the second chest in Castle Tower is not in logic without that lamp. Now, that being said, the lamp could just be in Zora, you know. And.
Oh, we're gonna save Scum the key here. Yeah, we're gonna save Scum the key.
Oh.
We're checking the right side.
Yeah, this is smart. You don't usually see key save Scums that often, granted, but you know, like when they do happen, yeah, like Desert right side's a pretty common one to see. Sometimes you might scum a key in like pot big key chest, you know, or like harmless hell. It just kind of depends on what your situation is. But that one's much harder because it's hard to get back to.
I mean, that or if you like when you're playing like cross keys and you steal the small key to desert, and then you like, to hell with it, and then you like desert palace small key go mode.
Yeah, then you're just very sad. Alright, well, we're gonna see, you know, what's here. This is definitely out of logic.
That's
yeah, and completely not useful whatsoever.
But, on the other hand, we never have to go to the right side now.
Yes, yeah, Eri definitely knows that he doesn't need to do right side desert. Okay, so we're gonna get basically one of 2 logical checks available to us now. Yeah, so it's either something here, or it's gonna be the first Jessica Castle Tower. Eri now also has enough money, so we're actually just slightly delayed. But, you know, of course, Eri has all the desert stuff over Gem right now.
That's
a glove.
That's gonna be very annoying for our friend Eri.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think Gem might be... Well, okay, I guess we can go up the mountain first, because we do have a hook shot. And it is out of logic, because we don't have the lamp. We're gonna do the back of escape. That is also something I never remember, but apparently I'm not alone, so...
Alright, it's fine. We're just gonna get lamp and flute here.
Yes,
or
exactly.
one of the 2 things, so we can put, like, something on the mountain in logic. Big key to... Finally... Oh, it's Hera. I thought it was desert.
That's what I thought too. That would have been so cool. Well, then Ari's gonna be really upset because he's gonna be like, okay, I can get a desert palette big key and I can get a glove. Oh yeah, and then Ari also needs to go back to Kakariko at some point, right? In order to go get
Fire Rod,
yeah.
I'm just like waiting for Ari's facial expression now when he gets the glove here.
He is not going to be happy. Now that being said, yeah.
We need to insert the upsetty emotes.
Upsetty. Ari's like, I love decision making.
Yeah, I mean,
when I make the right decisions.
It's just unfortunate that we didn't have money at all.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I mean, I think Ari like consciously chose.
Then you have somebody like that would be if you only holy hand.
Yeah. Yeah. So Gem with his so actually, kind of on the flip side, Gem did not do a Gina. You know, before this, because we only have 1 Desert Palace small key. So,
that's true.
You know, he's gonna go to the back, and Bait will get 1, and then he's going to be upset because he's going to get the Desert Palace small key, and then Tiles 2 is, and Tiles 2 is going to be, you know, forever delayed for him.
I mean, forever until there's like Last Vacation Dark World, right?
Yeah,
right
yeah. Oh yeah, yes. Yeah, the fact that he just has the glove here is pretty good. Yep, Ari looks like he's gonna go for the mountains, get sequence break.
Oh, fudge.
It's just the ham. Oh yeah. Okay, well that's
that opens
kind
up
of important.
A lot for Yen when he goes to the mountain.
Oh my gosh, you're right though. So the mountain is still sequence broken, as we're seeing. You know, nothing or blackness on Ari's side. But yeah, you're right though, because we have the hook shot to get over, and then we'd have the hammer that Gem has, that Ari unfortunately doesn't have. You know, in order to go over to Hera.
I mean, to be fair, Eri might just get, like, Mirror up here, and then he can do Hera.
True, that's true, But I guess, like, well, if we can get, somehow, Mirror, Mitts, Flute, you know, and then Eri won't have a problem getting back to the hammer. However, that being said, you know, like, it's... it's a lot to ask for this early.
I would say very unlikely all that would, like, show up here.
Yeah, I mean, but, like, otherwise, though, like, yeah, it is definitely... It's kind of like a unfortunate series of sequence events, you know, for Eri.
Ooh.
You know, as we're seeing more sequence breaks, almost.
And now Gem's facial expression here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Dang, dear. I think it's actually sometimes I notice. I think much earlier when face cams were, I think, you know, more. I guess like they became more and more popular. You know, as like SGL, you know, online. You know, people started streaming with cam, you know, more frequently. Whenever Jem smiles, like during a race, it's not a good thing. I mean, it's like, he's, it's basically because something went wrong. So,
That are like when he makes like Dunka's game like almost crash because he's hovering.
yeah. Oh, that reaction was hilarious.
Oops, Eri, you're not supposed. Okay, never mind. You got another weapon
Okay.
too, but no bombs anymore.
Oh, that's a great point. Well, we might be
It's
ending our
fine.
route here.
And we got Spiral Cave.
It's true, yeah. But maybe I was saying maybe we don't have to bomb shell.
Oh,
Maybe. Oh,
well.
ooh. Where is our lamp? By the way, where's our flute?
Okay, so Gem will be able to do everything in Hera. Because there was
we don't need
Hera
bombs.
Small.
Yeah, well, we don't need bombs, by the way, Alex.
Well,
See, normally
yeah.
just bomb jump over, but Aries got his boots on, so we don't care anymore.
Man, imagine being that good at hovering.
I know. Well, we don't have to imagine. Aerie is just that good at hovering.
I mean, you learned how to hover at ESA.
I hovered 19 pixels. That does not constitute as being good at hovering.
I mean, at least you hovered.
That's true. Okay, this is gonna be the end of Aries' route. No, nice bombs, by the way. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Moon probably just gonna be in Hera, right? Because, memes.
Yes, yeah, but I mean, again, so like the way that Gem has routed, at least in the early game, I has been very, very smooth. Like, like he went to Desert at the right time. Yeah, like he didn't get the Desert Palace small key from Gina, so he couldn't get Child's 2. But he was able to get the hammer first try. With Eri, I mean, like, unless something really spectacular happens that we can find, he does have to go back to Desert, for another trip. It's not like super expensive, for a couple of reasons. Like, one is just net time, not too bad. Two, also, it's like still your last getting your Dark World, access. So like it's still early in the game, right? You can do a lot more, but yeah, it's obviously not a great feeling when you're, double dipping like so early, so many locations in Light Worlds.
Yeah, I even though like Aerie is really good, I would still, and Gem is also like, I mean, these are like two of the better players out there, if not the best. But like having to like double dip this early, against a player like Gem, I would like almost cry or something.
Yeah. You would be very. Oh, by the way, we have a Master Sword. Yeah, that's right. That's also another thing we can get up here is Ether Tablet. I completely forgot.
Not to mine.
Yeah, it looks like Aerie's gonna give us our other, at the time, a last logical location for something, so something for progression. Yeah. I think Warp is kind of thinking like it could be the flute, it could be the lamp. A flute, I think, would be probably the best for Aerie. Just because then he that's another reason we're gonna go back to the village so he can go get his fire rod. And then he can also make a trip back to Desert faster. Like otherwise, we're just running everywhere.
This song is starting to get really catchy in my brain right now.
Dude, I mean, Eri listened to this on his way
there's
home.
The Pearl. Okay, never mind.
Pearl?
It's. I mean, I guess that's fine, even though we know where Hammer is. I guess it's could have been worse.
Yeah, and I think this also limits what Eri, like where Eri, like he knows he has to go back to Desert at this point in order to go get Tiles 1. Because he's at a logical location, right?
Yeah, but we have
right,
Dark World
yeah.
now, so he doesn't have to go back quite yet.
Well, oh no, I'm thinking for like logical access, right? Because he might be, so he actually might be able to track down like where the hammer is. Gem is going to die, so unless he doesn't die prematurely.
Skull. I mean, okay, so we have two small keys now to Skull, so we can actually beat them off.
Yeah, but I do think you're right though. Like maybe Eri can just figure out that it's that's where his like logical Dark World access is, and then he may like go do other things that doesn't involve the hammer. So maybe you try and wait out for that flute. You can try and wait out for the mirror in order to go back to Desert. Maybe you can go back with more keys. Desert Palace big key, small key.
Gem, please don't die. Thank you.
See? Something went wrong. By the way, we're speaking of Skull Woods. Eri does have a Skull Woods small key. I don't know if he wants to use it. He can. Yeah, but we might be doing like a back to front type of thing.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot that Eri still doesn't have a Fire Rod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but again, like this is pretty unfortunate. I don't know if he remembers about Bottle Vendor. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, exactly. And the rest of the Light World stuff too, right? Yeah, like this is what we're saying.
Yeah, but yeah, because he had Sick Kid as well. He could have checked and Bottle Vendor before going to Dark World, but I mean, I wouldn't be too worried at this point. It's too early to like stuff can happen.
Oh yeah. No, that's definitely true. And Eri only has one Skull with small key, so it's I mean, like he couldn't go beat the boss anyway, and so like maybe even he has the Fire Rod. I don't know if he wants to like go all the way back there just for Bridge Chest, because it's also kind of slow to get out, you know. And then you have to basically leave all behind. Yeah, is that our third castle tower?
That's our third small key castle tower already.
Okay. Aries, like, maybe that's a reminder for him to like, oh yeah, I have all this Light World stuff that I forgot to do. You know, again, like he'll get this Fire Rod, and then maybe he won't be. He will just be a little annoyed, but I don't think he was gonna use it. That's just my impression. And with like a late mirror, you know, you can also kind of see, you know, death warping, especially with red mail that Gem has now off of Moldorm. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while. That's why we should like always start with mirror.
Yeah, Cross Keys 2025. All right, I believe Zen was the one who has that in his presets.
Yeah.
It's literally called Cross Keys 2025, and it's starting mirror. So
that's a small key on Bumper Ledge that we can't grab right now.
Very interesting.
Man, imagine starting with mirror. That would be so amazing, just following every connector. Sure, rock big. Can't do anything with that yet. That's an amazing refill on the hearts for Eri when he's gonna Death Warp in good old Thieves Town. Annoying.
We love death warping. You know, at least we know early. So I don't know if he. Well, no, he wants to continue in Dark World, right? Like, so he, probably would just have to. Like, at least he only has blue mail, I guess. But yeah, we got how many hearts? 8 hearts? 7 hearts? That's a lot of hearts to be losing.
At least Gem has less hearts to death warp on, but like you said, he's still on red mail.
Yeah, and we can, by the way, see Eri refuses now to death warp out. We're just gonna run out. I mean, less, you know, I won't say exclusive content, but you know, it's content you don't usually get to see, you know, in these kinds of modes.
Our reverse Thieves Town. That should be a new mode. You start from the back.
Yeah, it's like reverse boss order, you know, for categories, except, you know, it's reverse dungeon order, you know. Actual rooms, just going back to front.
That would be fun. Oh, Quake for we can do
We
tough
can do a
in
lot,
TR.
actually. Yeah, we can actually go all the way to Chomps, which is actually really good. You know, because we have the Fire Rod, and oh my gosh. Well, I mean, well, Eri wasn't gonna do this regardless. When he was up there, but he hasn't been back up there yet. But yeah, once it would be really good if we can get a mirror for Eri.
I feel like Eri definitely needs it right now to get some kind of, I don't know, advantage at the moment, or like some easier way to access things.
Yeah, because right.
That's another.
Small key.
That's good for Eri, I guess.
Yeah, you know that's.
Or
That's
if we
really
can find the big key before.
Yeah.
But then again, we need Eri to find like the lamp before Fire Rod if he wants to go to desert before going to Bottle Bender.
Yeah. Well, right. And then that was kind of again like, so, yeah, the mirror isn't showing up right now. You know, which is understandable. I mean, it's all fine. So that means it's not like Jem's gonna have an easier time doing mirrorless Smith Chain. But yeah, we're just kind of like, yeah, like he needs to go back to Kakariko at some point because all of his Light World stuff, has been like he has just gone to whatever location first. Like, and then he finds the thing that that will allow him to go do something farther in that location he was just there, like 2 minutes later. And it's just like,
I guess the good part is that he will end up in Kakariko because he grabbed the Smith, so...
True. Okay, but, even with no hammer, we can still run all the way down to Hype Cave. Nice Ice Rod. It's just there, sitting in the cave all along.
So free. Why is it never that free in like any other game mode?
I know. Anyone remember we saw Bumper? It is a mystery small key that Eri does know, and I guess we're gonna get that probably after this.
Small key to TR. That's nice. But
Yeah.
I guess it's not nice because Jem was literally inside the dungeon.
Oh, yeah. You see Eri? I'm so sorry, Eri. I'm sorry. On his reaction to getting the Fire Rod. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I mean, but, again, I don't know if Eri actually would have gone to the back and gotten Skullwood's Bridge chest. Again, because it's kind of like a more...
That's another TR small.
Oh, wow. Are we going back?
I mean,
we're going all the way. Are we doing it? Yeah. I mean, he's running out of Super Bunny, so I guess we are. No mirror. By the way, did Jem not do Spec Rock Cave? He definitely saw it.
He did not. He skipped Spec Rock. I'm so disappointed because, well, memes.
Well, yeah, right. But like, that's also a bottle. That's all. I mean, like,
yeah, but you don't need a bottle. You don't need a bottle.
Well, he doesn't have ticket check. That's all.
Who likes sick kid anyways?
No, well, not here, because he's sick. We don't want to be sick, okay?
Okay, what do we have in Spy Cave? Small key to GT. It would have been so fun if there was another small key to TR.
Oh my gosh! It's like, are we going back now? Oh, that's a whole minute for like just get back to the mountain or Dark Death Mountain, and then you got to go up to a TR again. I mean, that's a lot.
Oh, I got so confused. I was like, why? I forgot that Jem is the one with the cape and not Eri.
No, Eri's. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I was like, there's a small key, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Jem that has the cape.
Yeah, but Eri is the one with the knowledge. But you're right, though. Alright, by the way, okay, we are checking. Eri is doing his best to take over the Catfish title. Because we are here on Catfish the first time. We don't have a pyramid check yet, I don't think, because we came from the north, right? Because Eri doesn't have the hammer?
Nope, we haven't done that, so that's probably on the agenda here. Oh, nice, Tempered Sword.
Ooh, Tempered Sword.
That's something I wouldn't turn down too.
Oh no, you will. You will never turn that down. Is there a Bari in Skullwoods?
Yes.
In the back of Skullwoods?
Yes. In the mummy room.
Oh, okay. All I remember is the mummies.
I mean, if you mean like in the actual, like in where you get the big key.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, like in the back, like
oh,
yeah, the vertical.
No. Well, I mean, there's berries in the room when you do. Oh, is that a mirror?
Ooh, that is a mirror. Holy, nice find. That is a really good turnaround for Eri.
That is one hell of a location.
Yeah, no, you.
Vault.
Dude, you hate mirrors on this pyramid. One, pyramid like you never go to, but also two, like, you know, I mean, maybe this is like less impactful because it's not entrance, but I mean, like, still, like, I remember when there was mirror on pyramid and then a cross beach race, like, you know, I think it was a play-in race from last year or something, and like, holy frick, like the entire field just got like completely wrecked by it.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, last year. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you had like 10 different restreams up, and your computer almost
yeah,
exploded.
yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
COD
right.
versus Hammer Pigs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Eri wasn't gonna be able to, like, he wasn't able to do this because we had no hammer. So this is at least gonna be something that Gem is gonna have in check over Eri. It is just 20 rupees though, so not a big deal.
I was gonna say, like, it would be fun if Eri went like full right, but we don't have the stupid hammers. We can do more like saving this small key.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, there's TR small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's
so
like
by the way,
4 in total.
right, I think they've all gotten different ones, right? Because like Gem got his TR key in Super Bunny, yeah, and then this one, another one is Eri found in Pod. Nice bombos, okay. I was gonna say, by the way, like Eri doesn't need the bow to do bow lock side. I'm just saying this now.
Oh yeah. But I was more like if he had a hammer, we could have like saved the key instead of doing the front door.
True. Nice job, Eri. This is how, by the way, he saves 1,000,000 miles on you.
Yep. I've been there. I played him in like SBZA online like a few years ago. And also in the main tourney 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know the feeling of getting crushed by Eri.
Well, speaking of being crushed, you know, just a point of the history of how both these guys got to losers bracket finals. So this is officially losers bracket round 10, and Eri, the trooper that he is, he lost in winners bracket round 1, and then he has survived every single round in losers bracket up through round 10. So this is actually his 11th match. Like, so he has crushed 9 other people basically in his path here, and then Gem, I think yesterday was his like 5th race or something, as in like, because you only just been in the winners bracket the whole time. And here we are, you know, facing off. Yes.
And then you had to add that Eri played stuff. Was it NMG during SG Live as well in between?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, these guys have been, you know, very active, certainly. You know, in some combination of rando and, you know, the vanilla game. But yeah, definitely, rust is not a thing for both Eri and Gem.
I mean, I would be very surprised if these 2 runners would ever be rusty.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like, I think I talked to Gem like a few days ago, and he was like, I haven't even played a main tourney since 2018.
Oh yeah, that's true. You know what? They're not rusty when it comes to boots modes.
Nope.
Boostless modes, we might have some more questions.
Man, imagine getting to play these 2 again, like without boots starts. That would be amazing. Maybe you have like it's a swamp small on bumper.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like 3 in total.
Yes, yeah, because both Eri and Gem have 2, but we know that one of them is separate. Like one is not common. Yeah, but the fact that the mirror on pyramid makes things like very awkward. You know, for both in this case like Gem and Eri. Well, I mean, like Gem has to first go get the mirror, but like just the path that they both taken, Graveyard Ledge is actually really isolated. You know, because Gem and Eri are presumably like they've done a lot of North Dark Worlds, and to go back just for that one check is, you know, gonna be pretty questionable.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Graveyard Ledge is always isolated anyways, because who cares about Graveyard Ledge?
Nobody cares until there's progression there.
There's never a progression on Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, Gem killed his ride, by the way. That's why he's smiling again. Eri, of course, he's just like, okay, it's fine, I'm just waiting, bored
Eri's
out of my mind.
Eri's probably thinking, what is my next good player? See, yeah, if this mode like allowed the TR bridge clip, we could have done more stuff in TR right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Pointing out there, make it legal.
All right, well, you know, I think Telethar and Gem are currently preoccupied, but you know, I'm sure they'll take that feedback.
Make it legal for everybody, so you can just like clip in and never have to think about doing the front of TR.
Well, this is gonna be pretty interesting. So Eri can't go into Turtle Rock, right? Because we don't have a hammer. But he can do some more stuff on Dark Death Mountain. And he has, I don't...
2 TR smalls up here. There's one in Hookshot Cave and one in Super Bunny, I think.
Yeah, and then he can get his GT key in Spike Cave, yeah. And I don't know...
He cannot do Spike Cave right now.
He cannot do... You are absolutely correct. We're gonna get stopped right in the front of the cave because there's the hammer. Pegs. Yeah, but I do think that Eri will probably go... And you kind of do what Gem's doing now, is we do have enough skill with small key, so he'll probably go back, you know, because there's, you know, like, there's 3 items here in the back. There's Mocula, there's the bridge chest, and there's the mummy. And of course another, whatever this thing is, crystal or pendants, and you know, something that we can maybe use.
Was there anything on Floating Island, by the way?
Red Boomerang.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I don't think Eri's gonna get that.
A small key to GT.
We have a lot of GT keys. Does the counter says 5? Is that what it says?
Yeah, Gem's counter definitely says 5.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So most likely some kind of progression in GT? Question mark?
Yeah, question mark. I mean, Eri. He's it's fine, it's fine. It's definitely not tilting whatsoever. I was actually wondering if he was gonna hover that. Just like, maybe it'll be faster.
It's like, I don't need no hook shot, I can just hover. Alright, yeah, with this sim quit, it looks like we're just gonna do Skullwoods now. Oh yeah, right, the cape was in like TR for Gem.
Yes, the cave was in Roller Room, so that is Fire Rod locked and Hammer locked. Yeah, I think Eri at this point, like, he knows that his Dark World access right now is sequence broken. Like, we haven't found Lamp, we haven't found Flute, and we found Mitts up there, so that means that, like, there's somewhere has to be, you know, either the Lamp is out there, even the Flute is out there, or the Hammer is out there. Some combination of that, right? And so, like, I think he's really hoping, you know, that he probably, you know, can find whatever logical pieces together, and then he, you know, so he can delay going back to Desert.
Yeah, well, I mean, Eri haven't even been to Eastern, so he might think it's in Eastern.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. I did forget that Eri hasn't gone Eastern. Yeah.
So he probably just don't want to spend time in Eastern at the moment. He might just try and dig out like a big key to Eastern. At this point.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one small key.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, well, wait, what is one big key we got out of King's Tomb? I remember that. We can do Swamp, actually. Well, okay, together with our powers combined, we can do Swamp. Eri's got the Mirror, and Gem's got the Swamp Smalls. It's like a potluck, you know? Everyone, you know, brings a little bit, you know, for everybody to enjoy.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot that Gem actually doesn't have the Mirror. But then again, not too surprised we're based on where that mirror spot was.
Yeah. yeah. I mean, well, I guess Gem also hasn't been a catfish, so like it's certainly very possible that he will just combine those two. He will do like the pyramid to catfish route, and he'll be kind of pleasantly surprised, I guess, because he'll find the mirror on pyramid, so he can actually just combine graveyard ledge with that as well. But we'll see. I mean, Gem, doesn't really like to rush catfish, is what I've been told, although his actions may speak differently, but we'll see.
I mean, I feel like that's a common thing in the community right now, like people hate catfish. So. Pointing out Brave, shouting out Brave, that is restreaming. Like, thanks once again for restreaming every tournament race in this.
Brave is amazing.
Basically.
Brave is amazing. She is. She's done so much for the community. Alright, we're gonna check the pedestal? Yeah.
Oh, Ped.
Ped?
Oh.
Oh. Hard piece.
Oh, that's a small key to Ice Palace.
Nice small key to nice small key to Ice Palace. Thank you, Arya. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Gem will never admit to it, but I think it's just because he's shy. He's too humble.
Shy? No way.
Yeah, well, he's too humble. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want all this extra attention. I'm just saying. Okay, I think that's it then for both Gem and Eri in Skull Woods. Just again because we don't have the Skull Woods big key, and that's kind of it. Where do we?
Oh yeah, Graveyard Ledge.
Ooh, Desert Palace big key for Gem.
Yeah, that's not good for Eri.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to go into ice without the hammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to go in here without it, but at the same time, Eri's gonna be forced like a triple dip of Desert at this point.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. It's also the green pendant. I wonder if at some point he's going to be, tempted to maybe go into Eastern without the big key. It's not that I think it really... I mean, it's just going to be even time then, like put him at parity with Gem, in terms of dipping Eastern. It's just like, we know there's kind of nothing there. And without the big key, like, he's not going to get anything new over Gem.
So, Eri's going to pick up the purple chest here and round in Bumpus tablet, right? The K45. Will he dip Swamp at the same time? Because he doesn't really have much left.
I wonder if it's going to be
a an Eastern.
Well, right. So this actually might be his trip into Desert, right? Because he can turn in purple chest, he can do Bombos tablet, and then he's literally right there in Desert. So maybe this is going to be, his way in, and it'll be very good for him. He doesn't probably want to, but there's, as you said, there's not very much kind of left for him, like in terms of locations that he. That knows he has like some sort of logical progression for him.
And I'm happy I'm not playing this seed because I would be so confused with all the keys and all the drops, and this is too much for my brain to keep up with.
No. It's definitely all good. You can basically play this kind of as like you would for key sanity. It's just that like the number of keys you need for the dungeon is just raised a little bit higher. What is this key to?
Ice.
Yes. Ooh, okay.
I was gonna say Clearmouth. Have you ever seen me play Key Sanity? Like, I never tried. I tried the keys.
In the main tournament, probably. I mean.
Yeah. Well, I don't pay attention to logic.
We already have the big bomb, by the way. Oh, this is actually quite good for Jam then, because he's gonna take the big bomb and then he's gonna go and he's gonna be able to get pyramid. Alright, Eri, we're
good.
Yeah, so this is actually good for both, right? Because the hammer was kind of questionable as to when Eri's gonna get it, and then the mirror was gonna be pretty questionable for Gem when he's gonna go get that good bomb dupe.
Was it yesterday? Gem failed him.
Yes, it was yesterday. Correct.
I keep track of every race that's out there, but it was just the reaction on Gem's face was just hilarious.
It was, yes. All right, this is so we're gonna be watching Aries' reaction for when he gets this hammer. Nice hook speed out. This is how you know he's an MG runner, one of the best in the world,
Small.
if not the best in the
He's
world.
too small. Okay, okay, dude.
Yeah. Aries not happy.
I think he was like I honestly, based on his reaction, think he thought it was like gonna be lamp here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, no, that like true. I mean, it very well could have been.
Because the reaction on his face was like more like confused. That it was like the hammer, more like then oh fuck.
Yeah. And that does happen a lot, by the way. Those types of reactions.
Ooh. Siege sound big.
Siege sound. Okay, we have one small key, which means we still can't beat the dungeon. We need one more. So I don't know if that's really appealing because both Aerie and Gem have done the front. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a let's go to Ice Palace play. We are red male, like 7 hearts. He doesn't have the half magic, you know, from Eastern, but he's got Tempered Sword, and he's Aerie, so he should be fine.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. Oh yeah, he has like 3 small keys for his dungeon as well.
Yeah, it's definitely very good.
Because Gem had like 2 when he entered.
And
then he picked up like immediately like 2 more afterwards.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious now. So we finally found the mirror, which is on Pyramid. And like where's the rest of our stuff? I guess maybe it's in Swamp.
I mean, how many small keys do you need for TR in this mode to beat TR?
To beat TR, you need 5. You need 5 out of 6. Okay. Like the last one is always going to be reserved for a lava chest.
Alright, well, I mean, Aerie has like 1 billion keys and a big key to TR, and haven't done anything in TR at the moment.
That's true. And we know it's Quake. Aerie doesn't know it's Quake yet because I don't think he scouted it.
No.
Or maybe he has. He's been up there, but he just has all 3 medallions, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, we can certainly go into Turtle Rock, and yeah, I'm sure there's a small key to this dungeon inside Turtle Rock as well. So you know, we should be fine.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me one bit, or it's like Mimic Cave or something stupid like that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, and Jeb just right now gonna clear up his mirror lock checks. I mean, I think he's gonna go into Swamp, based on what he does.
I think like based on how he routed this is definitely what is it called now? Swamp. I would be very surprised if he did not do, based on where he started. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't really have that much left either.
Yeah. And we're right now.
I mean, it's clear desert for the green pendant, or go back to TR, so Swamp makes more sense.
Yeah, I think both of them right now. I think they're trying to hold out. They're trying to hold out for that flute. You know, just because again, you can combine the mirror area, you know, with desert. You can backdoor into desert because that's the stuff they really care about. You know, and they don't want to go through like the front again. So.
No. Not until it's race legal to like make all the statues disappear or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that!
Nice
that's
lamp. Yeah, nice lamp here in Swamp.
Now Mitz is logic.
Finally, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a great point. Yeah. That's actually our logical access to dark. Up to the mountain.
I think it would be fun when Aerie enters Swamp and gets slammed from based on the reaction from getting the hammer.
Yeah. Ooh, Aerie actually gonna use his green potion for this fight. Doesn't look like he wants to use bombos. But I mean, you know, again, this is the 122 runner and Aerie NMG. He'll just go with his, you know, regular muscle memory. Beautiful.
Makes that look so easy.
I know. Again, I think Din said this right. Being Aerie is a pretty good advantage. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, by the way, we got Nap to Swamp in Swamp.
Okay. It is a pendant. So that's actually very good knowledge. Because now we know that desert is a pendant, is a green pendant. We know that from Saha. We know another one of our pendants now. Like, depending on what our last pendant is, like ideally it would not be like Eastern or like Turtle Rock or Meyer, just because you don't want those big keys floating somewhere in GT. By the way, Jem's gonna go and try and do his champion winning bomb spooky that he did at SGL.
Okay, so last time I watched Jem do this, he did not.
He did not get this. Okay.
Last time I did commentary for Jem against TSO in this tournament, I roasted Jem because I never got to see it because he had like all small keys to swamp, and I was so disappointed. I think Brave remembers that. But in the interview afterwards, I was actually like, I'm so disappointed, Jem. And I was like excited to see it. But yeah.
No, and he actually tried 3 times, I think, versus Paulinhoy yesterday. Was not successful. Might be a little bit more gun shy, I guess, about this time.
Oh, small key too. Another ice one.
All these ice keys, yeah. All these ice ones.
Okay, so Eri enters with 4 small keys to TR and a big key. So we most likely will find some kind of progression in here.
Yeah, we can definitely get all the way to Laser Bridge on 4 keys. Ideally, we'll just find a 5th one.
Yeah, like I think you're correct here. We're gonna find a 5th one here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Turtle Rock, and Keydrop basically is like another pod. How many times have we seen a small key to this dungeon in pod? And like a big key to this dungeon. Exactly.
Speaking about pod, we only have 1 small key to pod. I feel like it smells like it smells pendant.
Ooh, you might be right. That's actually like a good rando instinct. We see a lot of keys, and you look at sometimes like some of the logs for these things. It's like 3 keys of a pendant pod is just in GT somewhere.
I mean, based on like all the info we have from both runners, and we're like an hour in here soon, and we have 1 small key combined for pod. It just feels pendant. It's just like my random brain goes on that feeling right now.
I think it's very, very reasonable in order to think this.
Also due to the fact that we have like 5 small keys to GT at this point.
Yeah, that's also a good point, yeah. Alright, but I think this is going to be the farthest new checks I think we're going to see on Aries side.
Ooh, okay, never mind.
Ooh, okay, alright, 2nd key to pod. Yeah, so Jem only came up with 1, because he found 1 super bunny, and then he couldn't really use it because he didn't want to go back anymore.
I mean, we do have the knowledge for pod if we want to do a map check, but I mean, in AD, you don't really check the map.
Yeah, probably at this point, like I don't think they care. Like once you hit GT mode and you don't have any of the big keys, you just go. Like, oh, that's it. Unless, of course, like where your last pendant is somehow, because you beat a dungeon that has a pendant drop. Alright, don't open the door. That is a very important door to not open. I believe even a pilot split team was called, do not open this door.
Do not open this door. Such a good name.
It's so true. Now, I used to always think that applied to the Poke 2 key door, like the middle of the key chest door in Turtle Rock. But turns out it can also apply to like Harmless Hellway. Any of those doors in pod where you're also very, very sad about opening if you couldn't spare a key.
Yeah, I just like making that decision sometimes from time to time. Like if you open like the vanilla big key chest or Harmless Hellway, it's just like which one do you do? And then you open one of them, and then you get burned like. Because you used the key on the wrong door.
That's a rite of passage for cross keys, or key sanity for that matter. So you can't really call yourself a random runner until you've been burned at least once.
Yeah, sad times.
No, it's experience. All right, it's a nice character built, nice silvers. Okay.
Okay, will Jem use bow here?
That's a great question. I think not, but we'll see.
Jim, please.
It's okay. We're upsetty.
Jim, please. Was it yesterday he did Bull Ammo? Or
He did, yeah.
I...
Yeah, but then he lost, and so now I don't think he's ever gonna do it again. Yep. You see, Jem knows. All right, he is hiding his shame, behind the Kirby. All right. He's like, I can't be on camera anymore. And see, he's smiling. So he knows that he did something bad. Okay, like, jeez.
Alright,
what's your laser bridge? Ooh, okay, that might be required. We haven't really seen any.
Do Eastern.
Oh,
single bit Eastern for big. What the?
Dude, what, is this big key bridge? Forget the lasers.
Small key to Thieves.
Oh my gosh, dude, what a haul from Laser Bridge. Holy cow.
That's actually huge for Eri.
That is that's amazing. Like, we can now beat 2 dungeons. You can't Eri's like. We did a thing! We did the thing!
That is like the most insane laser bridge I've seen.
Yeah.
In like any key sanity mode.
Even if Eri doesn't, like, even if Gem goes and does, another, like, he finds another, whatever, 2 TR keys, and goes up with all 5. Honestly, like, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. It is like 2 minutes and change to go back to Trinex for Eri, but also, like, he has to climb the mountain again, like, unless Gem somehow magically does it, and opens GT again. But again, like, the fact that we have 2 big keys, most likely crystal dungeons too, then I mean, it's a really, really good find for Eri.
That's something he needed as well.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So he will do. What will Eri do now? He will do.
He'll do Thieves Town.
Thieves Town, Swamp, and Eastern. Because he will get the small
he'll
key
get small.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think no pod big inside, but again, as you mentioned, it might just be a pendant. So we'll just probably run to Eastern separately. Yeah, this is a very late flute. And so like overworld travel is gonna be just a bit more have more impact. It's quite the seat so far, though. It's very interesting because it's very. I mean, it gives you a lot of options and a lot of decision points.
I mean, from like looking a little bit bad from Eri with the whole hammer situation, to now, like with that TR, like that's quite insane how rando works. Oh yeah, right. We have the hammer picks for Eri.
Yeah, he's just basically cleaning up all the stuff that he, had to kind of leave behind with that very late hammer. Yeah, looks like Gem is also going to try and clean. Again, a lot of the stuff would have been kind of nice to do, without, or sorry, with the flute, but beggars can't be choosers. We also picked a powder. I forgot where already, but I know that. Yeah, okay, they both have it, so it's going to be a good opportunity.
Yeah, I don't remember where powder was, but I think it was quite. Not early, but...
I remember it being pretty on the path.
Where's Gem going now?
Where is Gem going? Lake Hylia? I don't know if he scouted that.
Maybe he scouted on his way to... or on his way to Ice, and there's something on it. Nope. Are we going to Pod now?
Yeah, we might be going to Pod.
Pod and East. Nah, he doesn't have more.
Well, he does have the mirror, but he's already gone into Eastern, and he doesn't have the big key from Laser Bridge. Now, that being said, we had picked up a small key to Eastern somewhere. So, I mean, this might be an Eastern Palace big key chess play, because he can get that, without having to beat the dungeon.
Oh, right. Green pendant turn in. Which was nothing.
20 rupees.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic random. Oh, small key. Pod.
Okay.
So that's number 3 for Eri.
Yeah,
These,
we're getting a lot more pod keys.
Yeah, these pod smalls have been in a very dumb locations right now. One in Chain Chomps, and one here in Back of Thieves.
Yeah, Back of Thieves. Yeah, and the Big Key to Thieves, it was on Laser Bridge. So, yeah.
Another
pod key. Okay, okay.
Well,
the mid game, or at least like, this is considered mid game. Yeah, the mid game for Eri has really turned around for him. Like, Eri's momentum started kind of building when he first got the mirror, but then also, like, we're here, and he made the decision to go to Turtle Rock on 4 keys, and he got very handsomely rewarded. Eri also remembering that you probably shouldn't dash with the with the bomb out.
So that's Eri's second small key to Hyrule Castle. Gem already had one from I don't remember where. So they have like different small key to Hyrule Castle.
Right. Yeah. Maybe Swamp.
It might be Swamp. Yeah. It feels like it was like forever since the since Gem was in Swamp now.
Yeah. All of these dungeons, but they're making both really good progress. You know, they have, they both have like individual dungeons done. Eri is is getting now like more stuff. Like he's gonna be able to beat these, because of Turtle Rock, and the tracker, at least dungeon completion wise, doesn't really reflect it. But again, he's been basically through all of Turtle Rock, which Gem I think just did Poke 1, I think, and then left.
Oh, there's the flute in back of
the flute.
Well.
That's actually another, major difference. You mentioned this earlier, right, Alex? Like when Eri, like, you could have just not opened the middle door.
Yeah, and that's another TR small for Gem. I'm trying to remember. Huh? Where did Eri get his 4th small key to TR?
Yeah, I'm also thinking.
Because that would be his 5th small key. Whenever he picks up pod small, like here in pod. I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, where's Eri been that Gem hasn't?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, maybe just here in pod. Okay, all right. There were 2 keys to pick because Eri does Stalfos Basement. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this will definitely. Oh, okay. I thought Gem would just beeline TR at this point.
Well, I think he's gonna go activate his flute. Is my guess.
Oh yeah. Okay. Makes sense. See, that's why I have you clear mouse, because you keep track of stuff.
Well, I just remember whenever I see a flute. It has been activated. That's the next thing that we go do in non-entrance. Yeah, so Eri's gonna basically do. So he's also in Swamp with 4 keys, and he is going to. Yeah, I think he's gonna beat it. I don't think he's gonna try to do left side. Especially it's kind of a time commitment, and also we had to do Bomb Spooky, so. Alright, looks like Jumpsound is just gonna take maybe a quick peek into the Mire area. So gonna be like Mire Shed. Yeah, nice lamp. Yeah, Eri. Eri's like, what kind of logic is this? Found his hammer in the back of desert, for his actual like Darkhold access, and then finds a lamp here and first has the swamp.
Oh, that's just fun. Oh, okay.
Oh, all 6. Ooh,
okay.
This is gonna be okay, yeah. This is, that actually might be a something went right smile, which is not common. But yeah, we're gonna be able to do everything in Turtle Rock. So I think after this, I don't even think he's gonna go into Fire. He's just gonna go.
I mean, if you don't go to TR now when you have like all the small keys.
Exactly.
I don't know. Oh, look at that, another pod small.
Yeah.
In a very dumb location. How often you get to see lava chest in TR?
Never. You never get to see this because, or sorry, you see this, when people are on their last location and they're forced to go back to Turtle Rock.
I mean, that had never happened, Clearmouth. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, my bad. I'm just making up, like Twitch chat, fantasies,
Oh god, Twitch chat. Do you mean SG chat?
Oh yeah, that's G. You're right, yeah.
Oh shit, did I say that out loud? Oh,
yeah, we're not an SG, it's fine. Alright, oh, Eric gave it the old, like, one attempt. We're not even gonna pick up the heart piece. It's fine.
I feel like that was a valid attempt, just like my attempt of hovering yesterday in my tournament match.
I kind of expected is the I'm gonna try this so I don't get fined, type of attempt. But it's you try it and we're good.
Oh, and that was the small key target castle that Jim had in Swamp. That made sense.
Okay, so actually, let's take some stock on still. What else we still need? We still need GT big key. We still need pod big key. Is that it?
That's it. No, we need another castle tower small.
Wow, how could I forget? We got them like so early, and like so like nicely placed, and I was just like, oh, I just forgot about how mean they could be. Yeah, that last one could be pretty bad.
I just love the reaction on Jem's face when he picked up that pod small and Jane jumps.
Yeah.
Because he knew he could have had that one when he picked up all the TR smalls earlier. Jesus, calm down, Eri.
Yeah, that was like, normally like Argus can jump like immediately, like right after you can get the zero cycle. Eri was so fast that like Argus like had time to pause before jumping on the zero cycle.
Oh, no, it's just
Meyer. Oh, it's just Meyer. Nobody cares about that key.
I was almost excited, but nope.
Yeah, honestly, like if that were like a castle tower key, holy frick, dude! Like just like put a couple of like 2-pounders or something on like on the winning scale towards Gem.
We need to like I don't know, calm down, like nerf Gem a little bit.
Well,
we nerf
try to get him to do. Yeah, these guys are too good. By the way, though, so Ares likes to do Pyramid Fair. We talked about him like putting off Eastern Palace, until he got the big key, and he's gonna get the small key now, like the second small key to Eastern Palace, which is like he's gonna be good. But
I forgot where that Eastern Palace small key was, to be honest. To be fair, we've been everywhere and beyond in the seed, and picked up keys everywhere.
Yeah, like I said, Area's like, oh, okay, this is really good because I want. I mean, pod the key is in my, and yeah, I think Orf asked us earlier, like, do we know if pod is appended? I don't think we do know.
Nope.
I don't think anyone have done a map check, and we haven't gotten the prize. So I think it's very reasonable to. Well, I guess we're gonna go back to do maybe more triple dip pod.
I think what will happen here is that Eri will do Eastern first, and then go back into pod. Because you might get the
that's smart.
pod.
That's smart.
That's just what I think, at least.
Yeah, no, that's actually a very smart call. Because he is gonna go do Eastern. Like he's gonna full clear out Eastern. Or we'll just, that's fine. We'll just go into. No reason dip EP first. Okay, no problem. I mean, if he just finds the big key here, then we're all good.
Or it will be very awkward when the big key is like pod is inside Eastern. And now Gem is gonna be happy with all the big keys.
Yeah.
Another one.
yeah. It's like, what is this laser bridge?
I feel like Gem is enjoying this a little bit too much.
Yeah. I mean, Gem's routing decisions have gone like extremely well. I mean, he had a very, very good Light World, and like his Dark World has been pretty good. I mean, like it's hard to find like sequences right like that aren't like just major optimizations. It's like yeah, you really should have done this before this. It's just like more. It's like well, you had done this before this, you would have saved a little bit of extra time, type of thing.
Oh.
Oh, Hyrule Castle. That would have been, dude. That would have been sick. If that were pod big, it's like holy frick, dude. Where are these pod keys?
Where? Yeah. I'm trying to remember where Eri got that other small key to pod that Gem doesn't have. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, it's nice.
I feel like I'm getting like the cross keys experience, where it's just like every single big key, you're just like, oh, is this the big key? No, it's not the big key.
Oh, Gem got a swamp small on Dryanix.
Nice. Okay, it is okay. Oh, I thought yeah, Turtlerock's a crystal, so no pendants here. Yeah, so Gem's actually got like a good amount of stuff now he can go do. So he can go clear Thieves, he can go clear Mire, he can go clear Eastern. I guess we're gonna do Mire first.
Makes sense.
I just don't know what he wants to do first.
Boring dungeon.
Yeah. I guess maybe if you already decide that you're gonna skip Big Key Chest, you will just it doesn't matter what you do. Like maybe in Mire we can get a third TR small Thief small key. We can go do Big Chest.
Oh, so Mire is the last pendant.
Is Mire the last pendant? Do we know this?
Yep, based on Gem's tracker.
Wow, okay.
So... yeah, so we definitely need Pod Big to show up.
Yeah, Pod Big and then GT Big Key would be also quite nice to show up.
I mean, I would prefer to just get CT small before GT.
Oh yeah, that's true. And CT small.
Because otherwise you have to spend all the time, like, your whole life in GT to just find... yeah, that thing.
Yeah, just like any other keys modes, we're spending our life looking for that last Castle Tower small key.
And then it's just like... when you climb Aga Tower and it's just up there in the last possible check anyways.
Alright, looks like Ares by the way is gonna go... I guess we're just gonna full clear out this thing. He hasn't done Dark Square Pod Key.
Oh, this is where all the GT's morph was.
Yeah.
I have to say, it looks pretty sick on the tracker, and that there's 7 small keys to GT.
Yeah, a lot of things to GT now are in Logic.
Oh,
okay, that is really good. So jump down.
Okay,
Oh
we go.
And Castle Tower. No, we still need, we need Pod Big and we need GT Big. But these are some really good keys to be finding here in Mire.
That's another Swamp Small.
Yeah, a lot of these Skull Small. Okay, another Pod Key. Okay. If you're Area, are you gonna go back for Pod Big Key Chest?
I mean, you're right here. What is the other options you have? Well, you're in this area, none.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to come back for Pod Big. It's not in Logic without all 6. And you have Mire? Oh.
I mean, you have to still activate the flute because... see, I mean, I would just go in to check the chest.
Oh, true. He hasn't. That's right. He hasn't activated the flute yet. Yeah.
I mean, if Pod Big is right there, it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What happened? What just happened? Armos was there alive for 2 seconds.
I mean, I've never seen any Armos on Ares screen. It's just a crystal.
Holy forget that. How is he so fast?
That's the
I know the
power
servers,
of being
they're
best
fast.
in the world.
Yeah. Alright, okay, we're going back in. Mm-hmm.
This makes sense. And Pod Big is just gonna be right here.
Yeah, no 50-50 choices here. He's already made it. He found the Big Key to Hyrule Castle.
And you're gonna see a big smile on Ares' face.
Yes, exactly.
Or is it like
happy to see this Pod Big.
Or it's like GT Big. Like any big key right now would be nice.
Okay.
White game.
Interesting. Gem is choosing to save his arrows and just do like a regular NMG strat.
I mean, he has to show off his NMG skills. He's playing
Aren't
against a
silvers
god
faster?
here.
Yeah, but aren't silvers faster?
It is. It is, but like, you know, have to show off your NMG skills when you're playing against Eri.
You know when would a great opportunity to show off some NMG skills, Alex? During Lamos with the rudder bows? He did not.
Maybe that's why he did it like that. He like compensating. NMG Viddy instead of Dolamo.
Alright, Gems look like he's gonna do what Eri did earlier. He's gonna check Skullwood's big chest probably, and then go into Thief's Town. But you know, the kind of difference between Eri though, for him is that he's gonna be able to check the big chest as well. So that's gonna be definitely another location where it might, you know, if something is there, it's gonna be very, very good for a Gem.
I was gonna say, where did we find a mushroom? But that had to be Eastern, right? Yeah,
Eastern Palace big key chest. Yeah, that's when that was around the same time when Gem found the Castle Tower key and the Thief's Town small key.
So Gem is like, is that ahead? But we're still looking for Pod Big and GT Big.
Yeah. But actually, so the fact that we have all three pendants, right? That means the Pod Big can't be in GT. So that's at least something.
So
you know,
for
like
Eri's
we might be rushing GT more.
Hopefully for Eri, the Pod Big is not here in Thieves Town.
Yeah, so there are gonna be a couple locations. So Gem, I think, skipped down on Meyer big key chest, like the cutscene one. And so, like, I don't know if Eri wants to check it here while he's here. I mean, that's a location. If the Pod Big Key is there, that's very, very good for Eri, because Gem will not be returning. And, you know, we know that, you know, we can basically go to GT after this. Or after all of our crystals. And there's also Ice Big chest. I think that both people found, like, Ice Big Tea. And that's, you know, something obviously these guys did pretty early.
Yeah, based on his tracker, Eri's, there's 2 items left. In ice.
Maybe he missed the... Yeah, maybe he just... Yeah, exactly.
Without a small key without the text.
Right, exactly, yeah. Yeah, otherwise I mean, I guess, like, yeah, they're definitely also gonna clear out Castle Tower as well, because, you know, after, Eri's gonna get his, last Castle Tower key as well, in map chest, and then, at least that's another option for Pod Big.
Okay, moment of truth on both sides. Okay.
Just a heart piece, and Thieves Big, okay. Eri safe. Eri sat through so many cutscenes. Para basement, Meyer cutscene, pod back. Oh no, we'll both sit through pod back.
I think the thing is there's too many cutscenes in this game.
Amazing.
Oh,
Just
God.
a shield. All right. Okay. Well, you know what? You know what will also be a time saver for Eri. Making an attempt to take a shortcut to go back to the portal. No problem.
Insane.
No problem. Holy cow, he's so good. By the way, you've probably never seen that room until you see Eri over that back door.
I think the only time I've seen that was like when you played this game like the first time.
Yeah, when you're like playing it casually, you're like, well, where am I going in Meyer? And you're exploring. Yeah.
And you're like sitting, oh yeah, there's a room here. So, where's Gem going now? Eastern?
Where is he going? Castle Tower?
Oh.
Probably Castle Tower. We have all 4 keys.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that whole thing.
Yeah, I think maybe what he wants to maybe try is do Castle Tower, and then there are 2 checks remaining. He'll be on the pyramid, and then if the Pod Big is there, he can do Pod and Eastern together. Otherwise, you know, like he'll probably just run back to Eastern, or whatever, whatever. He'll go to Eastern. Yeah, and then I think for Eri after this, you know, he already saved Scum Desert right side earlier, and we just found it was like a GT compass and a heart piece, so we don't care anymore. So he'll probably go do Desert after. Nice, another shield.
He will do Desert, Meyer Desert here, and then he's only, well, technically a TR behind, but there's nothing on the boss that's important, so he can do that before GT.
Yeah, and I think right now, like, there's nothing else left on the mountain. And again, like, Pod Big can't be in GT, right? So I think, like, yeah, it'll just be probably, like, a 2-minute difference, when, like, Eri just has to spend an additional 2 minutes, basically, going back up and going through TR again. Of course, unless, you know, as you may have alluded to, if we do, like, the Turtle Rock Bridge skip, that's legal, you know, we can take a little bit of a shortcut. But we can't for this one.
I'm just pointing out there, anybody that wants to approve that one, you can save time in any modes. Just saying, pointing me out there.
True. We did that actually at ESA. We're doing some practice seeds. Be like, I don't really want to go. Like, it's just like, you know, like, you please take the shortcut. So we didn't have to go through all of TR front again.
I did that, like, as a practice before main tourney, and I realized how much time it saved. I was, like, so bummed out that it's not race legal.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it cuts out a lot of stuff.
Oh, Hall of Fame?
Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, Eri's gonna finish up Desert. Okay, and now, Jem's gonna go through the motions of Aga Tower. So we found a boomerang and not Pod Big. I don't remember what's on our not friend, the ball and chain dude, or the circle boss dude.
Pay no attention, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's not important. It's not GT Big, it's not Pod Big, so we don't care anymore.
Let me just think here. Does Gem? Nah, Gem doesn't have. Nah. Big Key to Hyrule Castle was in Pod, right?
Pod, Helmrill's Hellway, correct.
Oh, Helmrill's Hellway, even. So Eri might do Aga 1 into that. After this.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have anything else more in TR. Or left as well.
It's okay. It's actually, it's fine. I just looked away and on the other side of the screen.
The mouse, he totally used his legit bow.
Yes, he definitely didn't get the ones from Turtle Rock. He definitely just got the one from Line Side Out. Okay, but this is gonna be Eastern Clear for Gem. It's gonna be another crystal on his belt. And yeah, what are we where are we gonna go look for our Pod Big? We can't be in GT mode. Yeah, we can't be in GT mode until we get that Pod Big.
It has to be in GT. Well, that or Ice Palace Big Chest.
Yeah, Ice Palace Big Chest. Yup.
I think that's everything that we have left, right?
That is available to us, yes. Yeah, Left Side Swamp, Ice Palace, Big Chest, are stuff that we haven't seen. Like, so Gem did Thieves Town Big Chest, right? But Eri hasn't seen that. Eri did Meyer Cutscene Chest that Gem hasn't seen. But yeah, I think those are the only available locations to us.
See if Gem can pull this off.
He's trying.
He likes hugging the wall.
And some sort of like bomb boost into the thing. Like you have to be on some certain pixel. That's how it works with all bomb jumps. But he's gonna try again. And this is actually, I mean, this is gonna be a shortcut. For Eri, it may not have been because he still had Dark Square Potkey to go get, so he's already on the right side. But if you're coming back for this is very good. And he might just go the long way.
Gem, come on. spend more time. Come
I
on.
think he's not. I think he's not comfortable with trying things more than once. That's chess actually just might be dead to him.
Disappointed. This is like the only time I can like make fun of these guys because they're so much better than I am.
They played quite a good game so far. I mean, it actually did look like, especially in the early game, just how Gem sequenced Light World versus Eri. I mean, there was like the meter was tilting quite heavily on Gem's side, but then Eri actually made some really good comebacks, you know, in the mid game. Eri, I think, is still down, you know, just maybe like raw time. But you know, again, like that pod big, you know, is gonna, and that pod big and GT big are can be pretty elusive.
I'm more interested to see where Gem goes after all this. Because where does Gem go? Left side swamp? Or into pod again?
Yeah, well, so he came just with...
Wait. So, pod big is in left side swamp or ice plus big?
Yeah. It might be left side swamp, or I mean, like I guess we have all the pod keys.
Oh wait, we never checked.
What was on lumberjack? What was on lumberjack? I thought Eri checked it very early.
Did he?
I thought, but maybe not. I thought somebody was up here.
Maybe he did check it. No, I don't think he did. Maybe he did. And I'm starting to question myself.
I thought I saw something over here on Eri's side, but you know, again, like it could have also just like Gem definitely didn't check it, and so he like it makes sense for him to just kind of drop in blind. Yeah. Oh, once we got an accident. Okay, thanks, Worf. See, Worf is watching the screen. It's watching this race tighter than I am.
I'm not sitting here jamming out this B song.
Oh no, this B song is so catchy, dude. It's so good. I'm so glad. So like pre-SGL, I've like memed, asked, or requested like this one song that's normally in like the Mire dungeon to be like a all Mire MSU, and you know Telethar and Gem were kind to oblige.
May I even ask where this song comes from?
Final Fantasy 14.
Okay, yeah.
It's actually in like a normal MSU. I think it was literally like Skelly and Telethar maybe put this, or maybe it might have been Skelly. Oh yeah, Skelly was the one who did this originally. And then Telethar made the suggestion to move it to Mire, and we've been bebobbling ever since.
I'm starting to understand.
All Skelly, okay.
Oh, that's. Eri.
No, okay, all right. See, this is what Eri. Okay, nobody look at Eri. Okay, just look at the cute cat right next to him.
Child's Kipper.
Kipper's adorable. Yeah, it looks like Gem will probably be not going to pod until the very end. I think maybe at this point he just thinks that the pod big he won't be in pod.
I mean, it's paying off right now, so because there was nothing in our castle.
That's very true. Yeah, we know right now the pod big is not in pod, and they know they can't get into GT without the pod big. So.
Well, I mean Gem is most likely going to pod now because he's having quit.
Yeah. This also I think is pretty. Also, reasonable. Like, he has Big Chest and Swamp. Or, sorry, Big Chest in Ice. He has Left Side Swamp, which is 2 items. And then he has Pod, which is, according to his tracker, is... Well, it's 6 minus 5. 1 is... So it's 5 checks. 4 checks. 4 checks. He doesn't have Pod Big open. Yeah. So, this is the most tense thing for him.
And then he can have 7 quits when he gets Higher Castle Big and do Higher Castle. Waste time there as well.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Ari's gonna go get his lumberjack item. And then, just gonna finish up pod, and then... so I think, net-wise, Ari... Man, I don't think he's gonna go up to Trinex to go beat it, for 1 item, and then hope that it's pod big. I think he'll probably either go to one of the terrible locations, Left Side Swamp or...
I mean...
Ice Big.
It feels like it's left side swamp, if I'm gonna be honest here.
It is 2 items versus
wait
1.
a second here. What? Where was Ice Big?
Ice Big, I think it was in Pod.
Oh yeah, that's the big key in the Dark Maze.
A Dark Maze, mm-hmm, yeah.
Because I was like curious where that big key was, but it's right here. Where Air's going.
Mm-hmm.
Almost got me scared there that the gem had somehow missed.
Well, went over.
Ice Big. I was like, wait a second.
No, I think at this point, like, Gem has Thieves Town Big over Eri, and Eri has Meyer Big Key Chest over Gem, and I think other than that I think it's just literally the last things are left. They've done everything else. I guess, okay, Gem doesn't have Mushroom turn in, because he didn't get the Mushroom from Eastern Palace Big Key Chest. But yeah, I think these are kind of our last locations.
Do we go back into Eastern now when you're Gem?
Oh, I don't think so. I think when he gave up on it, I think that's it. I think that.
Yeah, I think Air's gonna be happy now when he gets Ice Palace Monkey. Pardon Berry.
Hilarious.
Yep, there's the same quit from Gem, so now we're doing Howard Castle.
Hilarious.
Oh, poor Eri. Poor Eri.
Like, hilarious. Yeah, well, I mean, if it's here, well, even if it's not here, like, Eri, I think is going to be the first one to pot big. Now, still keep in mind, though, that Eri still needs to go beat Trinix, so there's going to be, like, another, like, 2-minute buffer. But, I mean, I don't know, 2 minutes is not a lot of time here.
No. I mean... We have seen
and then
people...
they still have to go find...
We have seen people have slow GT climbs. Not that Gem or Eri would ever have that, but that's a different story.
You're not beating Eri on a GT climb execution.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, look, is the pod big? Amazing. Do you know where the Ice Palace Big Key was, by the way? Let's just have a quick reminder. It was in Pod Dark Maze, okay? Now, the question is...
Disgusting.
Are you gonna go back and get Pod Big Chest when you go beat Helma, looking for GT Big?
Oh yeah, right. We still have GT Big to find.
Yeah.
Right. I actually forgot about that point and part.
I'm gonna assume that you just go to GT.
Yes, go to
and go search the basement.
Yeah.
But like, disgusting.
You just kill Helma here and then Trinix. Oh, is Gem gonna waste time in ice? In swamp?
Gem is gonna go do left side swamp. Now again, yeah. So we're just pointing out this still could be right. This GT Big could still be here, right? So they both could be right. One could be just more right than the other.
This could be big for Eric because he's gonna. If there's nothing in left side swamp, he gains time here.
That basically is almost like a Trinex. Yeah, that's basically like going back and beating Trinex again.
Oh, we're doing Pod Big Chest. Oh, we're getting into hover. Nope. Never mind. Ari's gonna be like, I'm so washed.
Yeah, I know. Just watching him do this is like almost mesmerizing.
It's just insane. Like watching him do that live during like ESA was just like, it's one thing to watch him like hover here, but seeing it live, it's just insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Ari's definitely been pretty thorough. I mean, the only thing that he, I guess, like quote-unquote skipped, right, is that Ice Palace Big Chest that he couldn't actually get to. And obviously, the same situation with Gem. But in this case, like, I mean, however, like, even though Eri, his Light World, just sequencing was, lots of backtracking, he has made up a lot of ground, in the mid game and late game. It just kind of like some of the efficiencies like really do pay off.
just realized
Yeah.
that Gem haven't done right side desert either.
True. But I mean, without the small key, like I don't think he's gonna bother. But I guess you're kind of right in that like Lamos also isn't in logic without that 4th Desert Palace small key. But give it as a pendant, like we'll probably just find a small key in GT somewhere.
That's probably like the only thing that's like you'll get that before GT big.
Did you know that
And you'll be
Helmasaur
like-
is the boss to Pod?
No way.
I mean, well, Ari just want to make sure because he did map check, you know, and then you only do that in Enemizer, is what I've told.
Oh.
Nice Pyro Castle,
Okay.
logical small key. I don't know if it's illogical. Well, whatever, it's here.
Oh, baby.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
that is.
yikes.
Let's put in the tracker tilter for. I think that's good for Gem. Yeah, that is extremely good. So, okay, so either, so they're both correct. Both Left Side Swamp and Ice Palace Big Chest had the big keys that we needed. It's just that Ari's gonna go search the basement, and Gem will not.
Yeah, that's probably GG's. Because I can't see Eri going to Left Side Swamp before GT.
No. We're Ari is in GT mode. Like we have how many checks in GT? Like 27.
Something like that. If I can.
Yeah. 26.
Read trackers. 26.
Well, 26. Yeah. It's 31 total, and then it's and then I guess it's like, and then there's 5 upstairs. So it's 26 minus GT Big Chest, which is yeah. So like that's a lot, right? Compared to the 2 in Left Side Swamp, like. Yeah, Pod Big is in Ice Palace Big Chest. Which the Ice Palace Big Key was in Pod Dark Maze. So is definitely a forced double dip, and is a forced double dip by like, very unpleasant double dip. Because you also had access to Ice Palace pretty early, so you definitely wanted to do that as a crystal.
Yeah, and doing it without the big key also makes sense early because like always clearing your dungeons.
Yeah, you could beat the dungeon. You can get like all but 1 item in the dungeon because you have 2 small keys.
And that's go mode for Gem.
Yeah, Gem. I think that the head shake means that like I can't believe this happened. Yeah, I mean like it does take like, obviously like you don't know where the items are placed, and so like if you do know that, you can obviously plan your route differently, but sometimes the things that you check, like Gem knows that if he did things in the opposite order, like he'd be exactly in Ari's position, right? That he would be in GT mode and he would be searching for that GT picky in the basement, and he doesn't have to.
So does this mean that Gem plays Paulinhoy?
Paulinho, yeah, Paulinho. He will play. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. We had the official pronunciation given to us by Pitloven, who is also Brazilian. So, and that was happening like yesterday.
Cheating.
Exactly. So I can't take any credit for this. Yeah, but it's gonna be at least assuming things are looking on track. This is definitely Gem's race to lose, and he will have his. What essentially will be a best of 3 series versus Paulinho. They lost in winners round, and Gem needs to win 2 in order to take grand champion. Otherwise, Paulinho just needs 1 more game off of Gem.
That's pretty cool because I've never heard about Paulinho before.
Yeah, same. Actually, and I don't know if it's just like just how things kind of played out. There are a lot of like international members of like Rando, for different communities that I've just like you just don't really get that much exposure to in like the primarily like English scene. You obviously see a lot of German runners. You see like a lot of like Nordic runners. Maybe to some extent like Spanish runners, but like Brazilian is very or Portuguese runners are don't make that many appearances.
I was gonna say we're not that many Nordic players, if we're gonna be totally honest here. We're pretty small.
But you do have a good presence, like in kind of like the primarily English community, right? You speak English, right? That obviously helps a lot. So then you have more interactions. It's just like I think
English.
Yes,
impossible.
actually better than most Americans. I will just that's a fact.
I was more like playing on the whole meme with like Ralph Wiggum from Simpsons when he's like,
Oh
me
yeah,
speak
yeah,
English, impossible, or whatever he said.
yeah. That's impossible. Yes, I
Oh
remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Me failed English?
Yes, that's right.
God.
That's like me in 5th grade. My vocabulary score was very, very bad.
And look at you now,
Yeah,
being
yeah.
commentator everywhere.
That's right. That's right. How far I've come. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, the French community also has a pretty good presence. Paulinho is from he's in Brazil. And I think and again, like this is not obviously a requirement to play rando. You know, I think the fact that the crowd is just so international is just amazing to actually see. It's just that, like in the primarily English, I guess stage, right? You just don't see that many, just because, again, communication might be a barrier.
I just find cool that you like in every like all these like quote unquote like smaller tournaments, you get to see like all these newer runners and or like runners in general that you never like interact with at all. I think
I think it's super great. So, the good news for this race is that both Eri and Gem are headed to GT about the same time. The good news, like... the better news for Gem is that he has the GT big key in his possession.
I was gonna say this is like pretty much the first time since like the beginning where these guys are like synced up, because the only time we had them synced up was like when they both ran to Saha in the beginning, and then they have been on like they have been on like different journeys.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Like, yeah, Gem continued on Eastern. I kind of expected him to just stop, but I mean, he went to Eastern.
So, are we missing any keys right now? Like, logical keys or?
Desert Palace small key
in general. Oh yeah, that's one.
I think maybe a buyer small key somewhere. Yeah, it's not green on their tracker, so I think there's 6 total out there. But there are no other big keys to try and trick Eri into thinking that, oh, I actually got the GT big key thing. And unfortunately, he will not be rewarded for his due diligence within GT.
And little does he know that Gem is climbing. Or small key. Though that's the wire small. Yay!
Yeah,
good stuff.
Right, I don't think there's anything that Eri probably cares about at this point, other than the fact that it's GT big key. I don't know if he would try to avoid the small key text box. But there's only one more out there, so it doesn't actually really matter. Oh, maybe there's a higher castle small key out there? No, Gem has it. Never mind.
Yeah. There's no GT small either, so... So based on that, there's so much junk in here, it's just insane.
You found the T-Sound Compass? It was hidden in GT all along?
I feel like Eri wins.
He does, he should win. Although Gem did do the Agatau Hall of Fame, he got more distance, so I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up, Yeah, but we're gonna see some nice execution on display. This is Eri's NMG. We're out there.
Wait, you're telling me that Eri has played this game?
Eri has played this game amazingly and beautifully well.
I thought Eri lived in GT. It's like his mansion.
It's actually really. I mean, dude, have you seen like how nice GT is? It's got a full basement, walk-in, and then you've got like how many, like 7 floors upstairs? That's like completely like roomy. You've got like a nice like aerial view downwards. See on this bridge, dude. Like you would pay a fortune to live here.
You have to pay attention to like.
It's almost like a castle,
many, There's so many like cracks in the walls and
I mean, you just need a little speckle, to fix those. Don't worry.
You got that laser eyes that won't kill you as well.
As long as you don't look at them, they won't look at you.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I've been told.
You have a big spike here that blocks your secret, like...
Yeah, you're not supposed to be there, you know?
You're not seriously defending Ganon right now for like having full match.
I'm trying to, I'm just trying to, defend where, Eri lives, right? I mean, haven't you ever want to go buy a castle, and live there? I heard I heard they're pretty good.
I heard they are pretty cheap in Scotland.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
That is what Brave has told me, at least.
Yeah, they're all gonna pitch in for, castle, co-own it. I think it sounds like a great idea.
Streamer mansion. Everybody moves to Scotland.
Yeah, perfect. I'm up for it.
We're giving Brave ideas now.
Do we have a separate room just for cats?
I mean, I feel like that's something Brave would have. Like multiple keepers. Just clone keeper.
Yeah, this is gonna be Aries' last check. I think he's gonna know. In this case, it's gonna be, left side swamp, and he is not happy. I mean, like again, this is unfortunate. Like, oh, I guess he has spike key. Okay. I forgot he has no spike key yet.
Left
but still,
Thieves on big and my one item in Mire.
Yeah.
So all the options that Aerie has left is like garbage.
I agree. Honestly, this spike cave is not, I guess, like too big of a deal. I mean, because I guess you just have to climb the mountain. But yeah, going back to left side swamp is gonna be really, really unfun. And again, like Aerie chose Ice Big, right? He could have picked left side swamp. He could have picked any location, and that would have, I think, they're equally likely, honestly. And then that's sometimes just how rando goes.
I mean, if he went to left side swamp and ice, it would have been closer. But I think it wouldn't maybe matter too much, maybe, because Gem was still in the lead because of the whole TR.
Yeah.
Well, that is GG's for Gem. That will go and play at least one more race in this tournament.
At least one more race in this tournament. Yeah, big GG's to Gem. Ran an extremely clean route throughout, obviously very solid execution. And he is going to take the victory between himself and Aerie in the losers finals. And he's going to have a rematch with Paulinhoy in a TBD time. Alright, I think that's the forfeit from Aerie. The understandable, where is my GT big key?
GG's to Aerie as well.
Oh no, huge
fighting.
GG's too.
Like,
he's been played quite well.
I feel like he's been uphill battle since the whole hammer situation. Well, since the glove on Zora. That was hammer.
Yeah.
Very isolated. But on the other hand, he really stayed a lot of time when he got that mirror. Like, he caught up a lot of time. And got unlucky with the whole thing there. Hello, Aerie. GG's.
Yo, Aerie.
Yo.
How's it going? I'm sorry about GT Big.
I mean, I figured if there was anything left side swamp, that Gem would have it in the first clear. So I didn't want to go back there. I mean, I figured that if there was, I figured if there was anything left side swamp, that Gem would have it in the first clear. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't want to go back there.
You used to Gem as well.
Yeah, I figured that.
GG's?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't know.
GG's, Aerie.
If either Pog Big or
I tried twice.
Okay, figures.
I wasted too much time on it yesterday, so I then quickly gave up and just...
You used to Gem as well.
Yeah,
Yo,
GG's.
GG's?
Yeah, I My start was what a mess that I felt I had to play pretty aggressively. So I skipped quite a bit.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
okay.
a little bit unlucky, Eri, with the going to desert and then getting glove.
Yeah.
After,
Oh.
and it was quite fun to see your reaction when you got the hammer. Did you expect to get lamp instead of hammer?
I was, yeah, probably. Yeah, I kind of thought it would just be. Does it make sense for that to be mid Darkwold Axis? I guess. At that point, I kind of lost track of everything.
Makes sense.
Because it was so late, and no logic made sense anymore. Bit of an off day with regards to that, but I knew there had to be. I mean, it could have also just been an Eastern, right? So it was just a bit of I guess.
Oh.
Speaking of
So,
Eastern, like all the big keys on Lace Bridge, that was fun.
That was really fun, yeah. That felt
very
pretty good.
Yeah, did you end up... yeah, I guess you went to Darkwood with mids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went... No, what did I do? Yeah, I got my glove before Desert. And then got my hammer for the mountain.
Oh,
and I skipped... Yeah, and I skipped Castle Tower, thinking it might just be the lamp. And went up the mountain.
Yeah.
I had all of that before fall.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just rough if you end up in desert without a buff.
Yeah. I just barely didn't have enough money. And I didn't really want to farm for it or something. So I was like, okay, I'll just do Waterfall Ferry, Sora Ledge. And then later on I did Hobo and Sora, but at that point it was already really rough.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was like...
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was like 80 rupees away from Zora, so I just water walked from Icewell Cave to Hobo, and then did Castle to get another 3 pole to get to 500. Oh yeah, because I started Eastern and I had like 30 more rupees. Maybe that made a difference.
Maybe that was it, yeah.
I think the tier 1 triple is also red rupees, or tier 1. There was some triple that was money.
Yeah, tier 1 was red. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I had 2 tier 2s because of the stupid Octorocks. That was it. I just thought that like tier 1 and 2 were small hearts.
Oh no! Oh.
I never found out that tier 1 was reds.
Oh, okay, that makes a difference. Okay.
Oh, that's so scuffed. Stupid Octorok rocks.
Sorry.
No, that's my fault. I should realize that. I know that from SMZ Free. That's silly. Yeah. Alright.
That's the SGL Open experience, where I always started Saha.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, like, if GT Big Key had not been in Left Side Swamp, like, it just been somewhere in GT, like, I mean, you guys were basically entering GT, like, around the same time, honestly. Like, because, yeah, you did have an extra Trinex you have to go beat at the end, you know, but, like, Jen chose Left Side Swamp over, over Ice Mouse Big Chest, and so, like, you were entering GT probably within, let's say, like, 20 seconds of each other. Like, that tight, right? Like,
that's funny.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, like your early game, it was really unfortunate. Like, you just kept going to locations, and you're just like, okay, I'm just like 70 rupees short, or no, 40 rupees short of Zora, and you went to Desert, and then you found the glove on Zora, and you're just like, okay, I don't want to go back, you know. And it's just all these things.
You're never coming back until
I
don't know, very late.
That's so bad. But then, like, you made up so much time in the mid game. Like, I mean, just from like dungeon clearing, and I don't think Gem's round wasn't like bad or anything. Like, he didn't have to go double dipping, but like, you made a lot. Like, you found the mirror earlier than him, and so I think like that kind of also affected by a lot of your routing choices. So
yeah, I felt because of the early game, I could be more thorough in the overworld, because I think maybe would find. I'm not sure how early Jim would find that mirror, but either I have to cut corners somewhere, and I just decided to do like out of the way dungeon checks instead of overworld stuff. But yeah, the mirror did help a lot, especially finding it right before pod.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing.
But then I only had one key, so I couldn't do that much anyway. If I had 2 keys, that would have been so good, finding that flute immediately.
I got it on 1 key.
Well, you also had the hammer. That was also something that Eri didn't have.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Eri didn't have that option. Yeah, right, guys. Yeah.
See, I remember that
also,
you need hammer to get the back.
I kind of last location pod. I had like everything first except anything past Pokey in TR.
Okay.
And I don't know. That was basically it, I guess.
Dang. Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'll just. Oh yeah, and 1 key thieves. I also didn't do that. Which had like 2 pod keys to put a flute and logic along with chomps. So yeah, I went into pod and was like, okay, I'll just use my 1 key to do the back and hope I get like a TR key because it feels like the game wants me to go into TR.
Yeah.
And yeah,
sure
then I got 2 TR keys from it and the flute. I was like, oh, this feels good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough, but also it felt pretty dirty to go into ice anyway when I could have just climbed mountain and done Turtle Rock. So in the end, I don't feel too bad that I got punished anyway for not going to left side swamp.
Oh, you went back for
I
ice pictures?
Yeah, I went back for ice, big, and conveyor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
like,
makes it more appealing, I guess, to come back if you have 2 checks in there.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't have the 6th Swamp Small because that one was on Trinex. Not that I don't know. At that point, it doesn't really matter much, right? Because GT Picky could be anywhere, but still, I don't know. But it was mostly just I figured you would do left side swamp because bomb spooky. If anything.
Yeah, it would have been good, but I didn't get it. And yeah, and like I said, I wasted too much time on it yesterday, and today I just didn't want to spend much time on it, so I just rushed it.
Yeah.
And then gave up pretty quickly. Didn't even do ball ammos. Did you do ball ammos?
Ish.
Ish, okay.
He did use the bow. It was
so was it the okay, fair enough.
You had some really amazing hovers though, Eri. Like, by the way, your silvers Armos, like, I don't think I've seen that before, but it was like lightning.
Yeah, I've been kind of testing different setups, and this is like the most consistent fast setup that I could find.
Was it even 3 seconds? I don't even know, dude. Like, it literally. I watched, I blunk, and then like you were holding up the crystal. I'm
sure there is something better, but this is what I'm consistent at the moment, so it's pretty nice.
How much time does it save over like the easy bottom right silver strat that I do?
Like a second?
Oh, a full second. Okay. Okay, now I need to learn it and then lose like 5 seconds every time. Sounds great.
Kind of like Pinker's Armors, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I can test real quick, but
no, it's good. I just look at what you do in your VOD and then time it myself.
There's good t-shirts for that nowadays.
Exactly.
I guess I should test in the fast run. Crackhead. Yeah, I mean, execution-wise was fine. Definitely a little distracted, but I can't complain. Like, overall, like, if I had to go out against Gem, I'd rather have it just because of, like, routing decisions than a one of us being, like, dying somewhere or 5 times. So, let's say okay. And now Gem can get revenge. And he got revenge on Loser's Bracket Run.
Finally, 6 years later. Can let go of the grudge.
Exactly.